Hello and welcome back to the Gorton Law YouTube channel. I'm Jamie Gorton. I am the lead attorney at the Gorton Immigration Lawyers Office located in Malden, Massachusetts. Thanks for joining us here on the internet. And today is a very great question. It is, what do I do after I get my 2-year green card? So here in this envelope is one of our clients' 2-year green cards. What should he or she do next? Well, first things first is congratulations. Welcome to America. You are a resident of the United States, which means you can live, work, and travel in and out of the United States subject to a few restrictions, but in general, congratulations, you made it. We really appreciate you being here. That being said, if you have a 2-year green card, it's because you were a newlywed when you got the green card through marriage, and as a result, you will need to show that you are going to do a checkup into the marriage for immigration when you renew the 2-year green card into the so-called permanent 10-year green card. We use the word renew. The technical phrase is to remove the conditions on your residence. And again, remember that you should not be trying to renew the 2-year green card on the form that says green card renewal. You should be trying to file the form I-751, petition to remove conditions on the green card. So you have up to your 2nd anniversary of the green card to file this checkup into the marriage. And the checkup into the marriage can involve you saying one of 4 things. We are still married and everything is great. We are not still married, but once upon a time everything was great. Things are not great and I've been abused, or things are not great and I am going to suffer extreme hardship if you deport me, so please give me the 10-year green card. Let's focus on the most common one of those, which is the top option, which is that you are doing a checkup into the marriage, you are still married to your U.S. citizen spouse, and everything is going great. Now, I overheard one immigration lawyer say, oh, the I-751 is easier than getting the green card, and I kind of disagree. Or to be more accurate, I think it's definitely more annoying because they want to check up into the whole 2-year window that you have been married. Whereas when you applied for the green card in the beginning of the marriage, maybe you only had 1, 2, 3 months of bank account statements. Maybe you hadn't filed your taxes together yet. Maybe you haven't bought the house. Maybe you don't have both names on the lease. Maybe some things have slid by. And when you're doing the conditional removal to file the Form I-751, immigration wants to see information from across the entire length of the marriage so far. So they do want to see 2 years of bank statements. They do want to see 2 years of tax filings. They do want to see proof that you've been living together over the last 2 years and so on. Accordingly, even if it's not legally harder, I do think it is more annoying. And the best thing that you can do is to get started by preparing those records as soon as you get the green card. Take that bank statement, put it in your big old binder, and keep it there. Get that new lease when you move, get both people to sign off on it, put a copy of that lease in your big old binder. Make sure that that binder has what you need when you're able to file for the renewal. You can file for the renewal 3 months before your card expires, and we recommend it because processing times are very poor. In another video, we recently said that some processing times are exceeding 2 years, and they're only going to give you right now a 2-year extension when you file the I-751, so the sooner the better. Of course, there is another clock that's going on while this is pending. This is the clock that's keeping track of your citizenship eligibility, because if you're still married to a U.S. citizen, you can apply for citizenship after 3 years on the green card. Now, again, doing some simple math, you have the green card for 2 years. You file to renew it. It's going to take them 2 years to do the video. Now I feel like I'm doing like an anime music video. Hi! But I think that's the screenshot for the episode. But if you've already had 4 years of time on the green card, you can apply for citizenship even though your I-751 is still pending. And as an immigration attorney, I think that's a pretty good idea these days because, it can sometimes unstick a sticky I-751. It can sometimes force immigration to take action on a case that they would otherwise not be taking action on yet. And again, if you are not still married to a U.S. citizen when it comes time to file the I-751, you will need to prove the divorce has gone through, the divorce is legal and final, so just separating from your spouse may not be enough. And for purposes of applying for the green card, you do need to demonstrate that you entered the marriage in good faith, even if things didn't work out. Classic example, high school sweethearts get married, they realize that they get married a little bit too young, and, sure enough, by the time that they turn 22 or 23, they look back at who they were when they were 19 or 20 and realize that, this is not it for us. They entered the marriage in good faith, and they did so sincerely. It just didn't work out. Immigration is going to understand, and immigration is not going to make you stay married to someone that you don't want to be married to. You just have to show that the marriage was entered into in good faith, so you're not trying to avoid the immigration laws of the United States. There are two other options on the form that I mentioned, which would be that you've been abused by the U.S. citizen spouse, or that you will suffer extreme hardship if you are deported out of the United States. And if that is the situation, you should stop watching this video and reach out immediately to an immigration attorney who will be able to help you. This is a very serious situation to be in. It will often require a lot of work and is not really what immigration is engineered to want you to be doing, so please be fully aware of that. And again, remember that you cannot skip doing the I-751. You cannot just wait for 3 years and apply for naturalization as a U.S. citizen. They will deny that naturalization application unless the I-751 has already been filed. The officer would need to approve the I-751 if it's not approved already, on the road to you obtaining your U.S. citizenship. So thanks for tuning in today on this video about what to do after I get my 2-year green card. My honest answer, book a trip. Go back home if it's been a while. Go see mom and dad if that's been a while. Take your spouse, honeymoon out of the country. Rio de Janeiro, Cabo, who cares, right? You're going to be allowed to come back into the country, and that's been a big concern for most of our clients at this point in their lives. From there, start the big bad binder, start putting your information in it, keep track of everything. It'll make the process of filing the I-751 application much easier when the time comes. So for more information, you can always check out the resources on our website at gorton.law, or give us a call. We are immigration lawyers located in Malden, Massachusetts, just north of Boston, and we have always considered it a delight to be able to assist people in renewing their 2-year green cards and knowing that they are truly cementing their status as permanent residents inside the United States. For more tips and tricks, keep following this YouTube channel, and until then, thanks for joining us here on the internet.